Hello everyone, this is Michelle from Gypsy Insights. Welcome to your guided spiritual messages for the month ahead, May 2019. Whether you're watching on YouTube or listening via podcast, welcome to my channel, and let's get started with your reading. Pisces, firstly from the Moon Goddess Oracle, you've pulled the card of the waxing gibbous moon. It speaks about discernment, taking care in your choices, looking carefully and judging wisely. There may have been something difficult for you to see in the past, but I do feel that whatever was obscuring is now becoming clearer. It's being revealed to you, and there's a need to examine closely. Now, of course, as we grow and mature, hopefully, we get some wisdom behind us, and that wisdom will be bred of hindsight and perspective. It may be in relation to something that you thought was good at the time, but all of us make mistakes. All of us get hurt. We fall over, but we get back up again, and hopefully we learn from that. So this is the energy that I get around this. Having rushed into something in the past that turned out to be a mistaken belief, there's an energy around this of wisdom born of hindsight and perspective, and needing to be careful in your future choices. Now, the energy around you is quite good, actually. From the Oracle of the Dragonfae, we have Chengguang, or Be Light of Heart. And it's a card of beautiful, bright optimism connected to your life lessons. So after mastering your most recent lesson, and passing a milestone, it's now time to experience joy again. So I do love that. It's being happy again, laughter, enjoying yourself after some kind of struggle, but it was a lesson. It's something that you needed to learn. I do feel that there was a blockage in the past, and there was a focus only on the dark energy. It may have been a lot of pessimism, but I do feel that after seeing through this darkness, there is a return to laughter and happiness. So let's see where this goes for you, Pisces. I'll be using the Beautiful Creatures Tarot, and for the benefit of those that are listening on the podcast, I'll be explaining the positions of the cards. I'll be doing a horseshoe reading. Let's start with the past energy, the present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow. We'll also look at the situation around you and how it's affecting you, hopes and fears, the outcome, and what this reading is about, or the overall energy. So Pisces, let's have a look for May. Right in the center of this reading, you have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this one, it's not something that you're going to give to anymore, I feel. Something that you gave a lot of energy towards in the past, but I feel that you've discerned, or you've decided that it's not worth giving to. Let's see where this goes. In the past, you have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's that fast movement. Something in the past that happened very quickly. Messages going backwards and forwards, action being taken. Current energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And Pisces, I feel that that's your energy. It's regrounding yourself. I feel a lot of stability. I also see this as material ambition as well. Having a comfortable place to land, very nice surroundings around you. Seems like you're doing well. You're comfortable. You have money to live on. Money may even be abundant right now. So I do feel that financially you're doing well, but you're not. I feel right in the center of this, it's a taking back of generosity. So you were generous to someone or something in the past, something you were giving to, materially, I feel. But now there's a taking back of that, a withdrawal, if you will, a withdrawal of support. Now, in the near future, the energy we have here is the Page of Wands in reverse. So this could relate to, could be a younger person around you. Could even be a child for some of you. We could be talking about a younger person that you've given to in some way, shown supported along the way. And the Page of Wands in reverse tells me that I feel there's a rethinking with that card of discernment. Whether this is something or someone. It was something new, a new venture, something new that you started. You were trying to get off the ground. Maybe a new relationship for some of you. But after realizing something that was not clear to you, and it becoming clearer in your mind, you're now thinking things through, discerning what is worth giving to and what isn't. And I feel this Page of Wands in reverse is something that you're not going to give to in the near future. Now, as your advice or your best path to follow, you have the Temperance card, which speaks of calm, peace, moderation, maintaining the balance. So for you, it's important to find this calmness, cool, collected. You don't want any kind of dramatic incident here. You want to maintain the balance here, and you don't want anything to get out of control, especially with this person. Now around you, you have the Hanged Man, which is the card that speaks of changing perceptions. So I do feel that this card of discernment here speaks about you changing your perspective over giving to someone or giving to a situation. It happened very quickly in the past with that Eight of Wands. It's someone that you've supported, but I feel that around you there's an energy of release, surrender, sacrificing something here. Let's see what the hopes and fears are. We've got the High Priestess, which speaks of inner wisdom. It's in the upright. So Pisces, here you're really going within to have some quiet moments to discover what it is you haven't been seeing about this person or this situation in the past, so that you can truly decide for yourself whether this is something that you want to continue with. You know, Pisces, we all make good decisions. We all make bad decisions. Sometimes we make really bad decisions and we end up getting hurt, or we hurt others. But here it's about growing as a result, changing, able to spot our mistakes so that we don't repeat them in the future. I don't feel that you want to do that, because we have the Hanged Man in the upright here, which tells me that there is enlightenment. There is a process here that's taken a long time, because I feel that there's a very inactive energy around this. Something that happened quickly, but then the process itself of learning about this person, learning what doesn't work in this situation, has been slow. And for a long time, I think, you know, even when I see this card of discernment, this person has literally their head in their clouds. You'll see the clouds over this person's head. So a lot of it may have been, you may have ignored the red flags. You may have just decided to do something anyway, even though you saw the red flags, and then tried to put them out of your mind. But I don't feel it's worked, Pisces. You know, for you, you're going to look at anything that is not working in your life, and you're going to use real discernment, really making it a priority to take time to ensure the acuteness of your judgment. So instead of taking things on face value or rushing into things, you're going to take your sweet time to form any kind of relationship, whether it's friendship, business relationship, love partnership, putting your energy output into perspective. So if there's anything here that you don't feel is quite right, you're asking clarifying questions and really listening to the answers. That's growth. That's pattern busting. That's the gathering of wisdom here with that High Priestess. Now the outcome for you is the Knight of Swords in reverse. You know, I feel it's attached to this Page of Wands in reverse, where in the past there has been quick movement without really thinking things through. This time I feel you're being asked to really step back here and be careful of hasty action. Whether it's to get involved with something else or whether it's to, well, I have a feeling it's something to do with support. Making an offer, being generous. I feel like you may have even been quite overly generous in the past, Pisces, to others, and some of them may have taken advantage of that. Let's take a look at that Knight of Swords in reverse. You know, I get the energy that you're thinking, well, you know, I've given to relationships, I've given to partnerships, I've given to friendships, and it doesn't seem to work out for me. And you're thinking, why? Why is that? Let's take a look at that Knight of Swords in reverse for you, Pisces. Firstly, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So two knights here, both in the reverse. So when it comes to actions, especially related to love, it's a clear message from Spirit here, Pisces, to cool your jets, to really think things through before you make any offers to anyone in the future. It's about learning from the past, discerning, repeating patterns that haven't worked, and doing things a different way rather than repeating past mistakes. We also have the King of Cups in the upright. Yeah, you want to be acting from a place of emotional stability, and you want to be acting from a place of emotion. The King of Cups in the upright is someone who is emotionally supportive of others as well. So it's not just about material and material generosity, what you have. It's also about an emotional connection as well. And let's get one more card for you. And we have another knight. Wow, this one's in the upright, which is the Knight of Wands. It's the card of taking passionate action. So, you know, the thing is, I feel like you are going to take action towards something or someone that you feel emotion towards. But I want to caution you to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons, and that you're going to follow through on this action. Because two knights there in the reverse tells me that there may be hasty action, but then you may, I pick it up as I think it's a mistake or regret taking hasty action. The main thing I'm picking up here, Pisces, is that in any kind of future movement, any kind of action that you take has to be something that you've thought more about rather than entered into too hastily rather. You want to be sure that this is really what you want. And I feel the main thing for you here is looking at that middle ground. You know, instead of thinking of something that you want as pure passion, needing to temper that with intellect when moving forward. So making a balanced decision, true discernment here when it comes to your future actions and starting relationships, business partnerships. It needs to come from a greater place of wisdom, because I feel that this last situation for you was a big learning experience. Hopefully you've come out of that with the power of discernment, realizing the lesson here, which I feel has to do with hasty action, getting into something too hastily without tempering that. It needs to be. There's nothing wrong with passionate movement. There's nothing wrong with that fire in the belly, that desiring something. But it has to be tempered with wisdom as well. And I feel that that's where you're headed towards here. I also get the energy around Chengguang and being light of heart, of finding that middle ground here of seriousness and playtime as well. So you need that in your life as well for some of you. So let's get a card from the Gateway Oracle here. Pisces, we have coming into power, stepping into your power boldly and confidently. Okay, well, I do like that with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups, because Pisces, that is you coming into your own power. Very bold, confident, courageous, but doing so with wisdom behind you. It's a journey, it's a learning experience, and I feel for you during this time where you've had to learn this lesson, it's been hard. But I think that once you've done that, you'll come out feeling much better about yourself, making wiser choices, and I also get it as you returning to feeling lighter in spirit, not bogged down by whatever this was. So lighter of heart, lighter of spirit, being able to enjoy good times with friends and family. And I really feel that that's the focus for you for May, is just enjoying your life once you've seen something that you've recently gone through in a different way. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces, and wish you all the best with this. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you very much for watching and listening, and I will speak to you again very soon, Pisces. Bye for now.